Hey everyone, my name's Kiani. Today we're going to be building a Minecraft bee. We're going to be doing a little pixel art. Uh, you probably already know that from the video. That's probably why you clicked on it. So let's take a look on what we're going to need here. What I have here is the color palette that you're going to be using, and I don't have exact numbers for blocks, and the reason for that is because they can change quite a bit depending on what you're going to do. But you're going to want a fair amount of yellow concrete, a fair amount of brown terracotta. Those are going to be two primary colors right there. So you're going to want yellow concrete, yellow terracotta, brown concrete, sorry, brown terracotta, brown concrete. Black concrete, black terracotta. You see a pattern, but that pattern ends right now. Light blue concrete, white stained glass, black stained glass, and you want actually four lanterns. So let's see how to build this thing. Oh, I did not put them in my hotbar. Sorry, I like to keep these in a specific order. It's just easier. So let's build a beat. Let's go over here. This is just a little void world we can work in. Let's go up. All right. So a bee is I should have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is actually 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks tall. Let me recount these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then 10 blocks long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's your B. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just going to build a cube out of this, and I'll skip ahead to our finished B cube. All right, everybody. So this is what a Minecraft bee looks like before it's a bee. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is this is a good starting point. So um, what we want to do first is we're gonna get our back colors on. It doesn't really matter what order you do this kind of thing in. We don't need black. We need brown. So start with your brown terracotta, as you can see on my hotbar, right? Do that, and everything you do, you'll mirror on the other side. These you'll take across. Um, so that's gonna be the butt end, right? And then you skip one, and put one there, and you skip another one, and you put one there. You do it on both sides. Oops. Didn't mean to break that. There we go. You can already see what's going on here. Nope, that's the wrong one. I misclick constantly in create. That's so bad. All right. Let me do that. You bring the and then bring these all the way across right there. Except for this one here, you want to do the whole. What do you call it? You want to do just this side, right? But not the inside. You don't need to come across with that. This B is gonna be hollow, so you don't need to do any more than the outer layer, right? Like there, that'll suffice. This is an outer layer too, and the bottom one. So yeah, that you won't fill in, right? Your B butt's gonna look like that. The rest of it, you just want to take straight across in bands, like so, right? Just take it into a circle. So I'll skip ahead till when that's done. All right, guys, we have our B bands in place. We have our stripes ready to go. What we're gonna do now is fill in the rest around here between the bands with yellow. We're just gonna do yellow bands now. Same basic idea. They just go in a circle around. We're also gonna fill in this bit on both sides, but we will not be filling in the front. Okay? So you fill in the sides, the bottom, the top. Don't touch the front. All right, folks. Here we go. We've got our B set up. As you can see, we're gonna be doing some coloring and stuff. But this is your basic B body. It doesn't look like a weird cube anymore. I mean, it's always gonna be a weird cube. But so now let's set up the face. All right, we're gonna build this beautiful B face. So start here in this corner. Dig out those three. Put your black concrete in like this. Right. go to your black terracotta, one there, and then light blue concrete for the pupil here. And do the same thing on the other side. So black terracotta, black concrete, light blue. Take your black concrete again, throw them up there in the corners. All right, easy day. Now, I do my B face always the same. We go to our yellow terracotta, which is as you can see, it's a lighter color. Or sorry, it's really a darker color. It's a less fantastical color of yellow. And this is going to contrast with the rest of the yellow in here. We're going to do a two-tone yellow. I like to do this little pattern. I think it looks really good, and it's very hard to do um, anything else. It's very hard to speckle this anywhere else. So take these bottom three on both sides. The face is symmetrical, so anything you do to one side, you're going to do the other. Mouse double clicked a little bit there. That wasn't my fault. I never misclick. So this is going to be your B face, right? Looks a little plain right now. We're going to put some antennas on it later. The reason I don't do anything in this big middle section, this may look kind of flat and boring to you right now. We will have antennas coming out, and it'll help us. Oh my god, that didn't need to happen. So if you start throwing this around, you can speckle it, if you want to. But I think it starts to detract from the eyes and stuff when you start doing that. So having this big flat open face, I think really draws attention to the eyes. It pulls your eye to the middle, but when there's nothing there, you start to kind of branch out, right? But if you put like a block there in the middle, it's maybe if you put one down here, I don't know. Yeah, see when you put something here in the middle, it draws your eye to it, and you don't see the rest of the face, which is what we want. We want people to see the whole face, right? When you look at this, you want to see the whole face. So, but that I'm going to leave that as the B face, just that. The rest of this, we're going to speckle in yellow terracotta, just kind of wherever we feel like, right? Go crazy, have fun with it, put it wherever you want. You can speckle it as much as you want, as little as you want, doesn't matter. I'm a big believer in some belief. I just put it wherever the hell I want. If I feel like it, I try to randomize this pattern to the best of my ability. That didn't work out. All right. Yeah, that's probably good enough. And you're going to do that to the rest of the yellow stripes as well. I like to do these corners. Now, the bees have, the actual bee sprite has corners like this as well, where they have, obviously one block goes to the other one, but it'll be a different toned block, so you'll see it wrap around like that. I like to do that kind of thing. I think it looks really good. I'm misclicking everything. That's not even correct. Brown concrete? Nope. Brown terracotta. There we go. Back to the yellow terracotta. Let's do a two boy. Throw one there. Let's throw one down. I don't really like it to line up across the way. We'll put one there. Yeah, yellow terracotta. All right. Maybe one more, just for funsies. And then let's do some stuff here in this band. Yeah, sure, why not? All right, and that's your yellows done, completely done. So let's go to the browns here. All right, browns are just important. We're gonna use brown concrete as our contrast. Kind of reverse. This is all yellow concrete contrasted into yellow terracotta, where this is brown terracotta contrasted into brown um, concrete. So same idea here though, right? We just speckle this wherever you feel like. Remember, this is a big flat butt area, so feel free to play with this as much as you want. Just really play around with that bee butt. Do whatever you feel like. Have some fun. I love hitting quarters. It makes me feel so good. I don't know why. It's something about it satisfying to me. Sure. I hit the one there, and then hitting on the bottom. Sure, why not? This area looks a little plain. I like it. Maybe try another one here. Do one there. I'm not sold. I'm not convinced. Am I done? Do I put one here? Do it? No. I'm, I'm being overly picky. What I could do, I could get rid of that and throw in there. I think. Ah, better. All right. I try to avoid patterns, and sometimes I see these patterns where it's like, oh, this goes down and this goes down, and it's like this is clearly a reflected shape, right, along this axis. Right, it's exactly the same top and bottom, but it gets a little broken up by like this block and this block. So it's not an intended pattern. Sometimes you randomize things and patterns come out. People are very good at noticing patterns. It's one of our defining features as humans. Hey, future Kiani here. Um, be sure to do the bands as well. I forgot to do the brown bands, but just pattern them the exact same way with random coloration. Um, but anyway, we're gonna go back to our brown terracotta, right, which is that color. And what we're gonna do is knock out these two blocks. Oops. And we're gonna throw brown terracotta on top of them like that. Okay. These are the connecting points for the wings. All right. So it's important that those are there. Let's see. I guess we just build wings now. So wings. Oh boy. They come out in a specific way. So we're gonna come like this. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. They come out like that, and then this goes 1, 2, and then 3 on a diagonal like that. You come out one more. Everything's gone horribly wrong. It's the worst day of my life. Sorry about that. So I'll let you. Well, let's finish. Connect these two blocks from the center. Sorry about that. So I'll get you an overhead view of that. Right. You can look at it from this direction if you want. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Sorry, 1, 1, 1, 3, and then 2 connects in the middle. So we reflect that on the other side. So from here we go 1, 2, 3, right? And then we go out more. Come in with 3. Then we go 1, 2, 1, 2, right? And then we connect these two blocks, right? And there's your wings. The wings could be kind of anything. I go with the white stained glass block. I definitely don't use panes. I thought about using iron trap doors, and the reason I didn't see in the sprite, these wings are flat, right? They're one dimensional or they're two dimensional, whereas these have thickness to them. But but iron trap doors they don't look as good, and these have a thickness that also kind of matches the B, right? By attaching these full block attachment points, it feels like these wings are big enough that they could like they're big and thick that they could carry the bee. Whereas if you use iron trap doors, it feels too small, it feels too weak, and I don't think it looks as good. So like we take our creative licenses where we want. So now we're gonna switch to our black stained glass panes. We're gonna come out 2 from these spots, right? From these black spots that we put in way earlier. It's hard to hit these. All right, and see, there's your antenna right there. Easy day. And then these eerie noises, I swear. That one didn't scare me, but it did catch me off guard. So you're gonna come over to these first 2 bands. You're gonna go on the far side of them. Good. We're off the ground. All right, and you're just gonna do that. All right, 4 panes. All right, and then you're gonna come in 2 more blocks and come in 1. Right, so that's 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, and you can't really stand underneath them like this, but let's do that. And there you have it. You got 6 legs, hexapoda. You got your antenna, you got your wings, you got your face, you got all your colors, and last but not least, certainly not least, depending on, is that centered? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Depending on the gender of your bee, you got yourself a stinger. I like to put the stinger on there. I think it completes the look, completes that bee look. You don't have to do it. Not all bees have stingers. It's up to you, right? Now, an important thing. We're gonna take 4 lanterns. We're gonna go right in through the face. It's dark in here. Put one there. Put a lantern there. Put one on the first yellow stripe. One in the back. One in the first yellow stripe. All right. 4 lanterns in the corners. And what this does is this gives you a big space you can build in. Right? Not a big space, but you know, you can make a little bee house if you want to. You can do whatever you want, and then fill that in. Hard to make a door. I guess you could put. You really wouldn't put a door there. You could put a door in the butt maybe, or you could do like a bottom entrance depending on where this is, something like that. But what the lanterns are necessary in these spots because if you see the block light, right? The lowest block light I think you get around here is like an 8, right? Yeah, but no 7s, and that's 7. 7 is when mobs will spawn. So if you literally put this lantern right there, just one block to the side. If you check over here, you're gonna get. Well, actually, I guess you don't get a 7. I thought you did. I have these built elsewhere. That's where I built them the first time. Okay, well I guess that one's not quite as important. You can put those where you want. I like it here anyway. First time I built it, I had a couple of things built in here, so they must have been blocking some of the light, and I had a block or two that went down to 7 when I did this on my actual server. So, but anyway, yeah, you can build in there, but definitely want to light it up because you don't want monster spawning inside your bees. No, thank you. But as you can see, this is pretty cheap. What does this cost? Like maybe a couple stacks of concrete, and a bit of terracotta, a little bit of glass. It's not at all hard to make. These are not hard blocks to get a hold of. Maybe the dye. I mean, the light blue eyes. You could fudge that. There's plenty of. Just type in blue, right? You can use blue wool. I don't care. Looks fine. I mean, not that good, but it looks fine. Right? Light blue's not hard to get either. You can get corn flour and some bone meal. It's really not difficult. So cheap and easy. Pixel bees. Uh, so that's going to be the end of the episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope this was interesting. If it wasn't, I don't know why you're clicking on videos of pixel art bees. Uh, this has been my first ever YouTube video. I'm starting a channel. I'm hoping I can do more stuff like this. I run a server, and I'm probably going to be making videos about that server. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're about to do a big reset. It's going to be real fun. You're going to see more videos. Probably by the time you watch this, there's already going to be videos out about it. But that being said, if there's anything in this tutorial that you think I could do better, I know probably my audio quality is not top notch. I am just recording through a microphone headset. It's a good one, but life doesn't always work out like that. So, but if there's anything in the tutorial that I could do better, if I could go, I don't know, slower, or if there's anything I explain better, let me get you a better look at these wings. I know this is hard. I had to memorize this, and it's hard to remember this kind of thing. So yeah, here's a good look at the wings. Patternation is random. You don't have to do the face like this, but I do the face like this, and I keep these patterns on the faces. I think it works. But if you build a better beat, let me know. But yeah, if you like it, please leave a like. It really helps me out. I like to know that people are enjoying the content, and leave a comment if you feel like it. Until then, be happy.